What's up, guys? It's Double A, and I wanted to continue the discussion on the Nintendo Wii U, and we were talking about it, and some people comment on the video saying they'll probably just get the physical copy of the game discs for the game for Wii U, and I think that wasn't totally clear before on like how much memory, like the games, the full game, the digital download would take up versus, just game saves, like saving your progress for a game. And so I just wanted to clear this up I found another article that talks specifically about that yes, if you get the physical copies of the games and you just play the game disc and you don't download anything off the eShop, then an 8 gig system should be enough for a while, and a 32 gig system should be enough for a while if you want to get the game disc and you want to download some games, download some little arcade games, indie games off the eShop. But if you want to download the full digital download of games like Super Mario Brothers, Arkham Asylum, bigger games that take up several gigabytes, then you would have to get the USB. I'm not sure if Nintendo is going to sell their own brand of external USB hard drives, or you probably will be able to just buy any external USB hard drive and plug it into the system and use that to save games to that if you want to get the full digital download of all the games. And I understand if you've only played console games your whole life and you're used to that, then a lot of people will just get the physical copies of games. And it's just, there are some other gamers like me that I've played PC games for years, and you start to get used to doing that, after using Steam and using services online. You start to get used to being able to just download and install a game and be able to play a game instantly without having to leave the house to be able to get a game. And so, for some gamers like me may kind of get used to that, and the fact that you already have Xbox 360s and PS3s with 250, 350 gig hard drives, you kind of get used to that and start to expect that. And then, the Wii U comes out, and you kind of expect it to be a next-gen console is what it's supposed to be, but that's why I've even heard some other people say and kind of claim that it's not really a next-gen console. It really, the way it's designed, seems a little bit more like a Wii 1.5. So, I mean, it does have a lot of interesting features to it, some interesting new features, and it's kind of cool the way it's designed and all. But, excuse me, it just seems like it's not as progressive as what some people would expect or like. When, I've heard talks of how Microsoft has already been talking about doing live streaming games in the future, live streaming game services where a game is just streamed live over a system or something like that, where you don't even have to download it. And, with the industry currently the way it is, it seems like kind of a rip-off if you want to be able to download digital copies of a game, that you have to spend $300, $350 on a system, and then you still have to buy a separate piece of hardware, buy a separate external hard drive if you want to download more games. So it'll work fine for some people, and if I get the system, and I probably will get a Wii U eventually, but so yeah, honestly, I probably would get some games on the physical disc. There are, I think, pros and cons to both sides. With the digital downloads, you just, like I said, download the game. You don't have to go to a store to get the game. You can get the game and then play it without having to leave the house. You have that there on your system. You don't have to change discs to change games. You don't have to take the game disc out, put the game disc in, and you don't have to worry about getting damages or scratches on disc. With the physical copy, it would be a little bit easier to sell it back to a store, sell it to somebody else on eBay after you finish playing the game. It'll be easier to sell a physical copy. So there's pros and cons to both sides, and yeah, so it's just depends on what you want and what you like. So there's still plenty of people that will be early adopters, and I mean, I've been a fan of Nintendo for a long time. It's just now there's a lot more competition in the game industry, and console games, PC games, mobile games, and I'm still busy. I'm still playing other games on my PC, and I have an Xbox 360 and I have a Nintendo DS, and I play Pokemon, Super Mario on my Nintendo DS, and so it may be a while. Probably I would probably wait. I'm betting that they're going to do the same thing they did with the Xbox 360 and the PS3. That in a year from now or 2 years from now, they'll probably come out with a new version of the Wii U, and they'll have the 150 gig hard drive or something like that. Will have more space, and you won't have to buy an external hard drive. And I don't know, only time will tell. So thanks for watching, and comment and let me know what you think about digital copies and physical copies of games, and what you think about the Wii U and the features of the Wii U. Are you planning on being an early adopter? And one of the other things I forgot to say about the physical copy, I guess if you want to give a game, for the holidays, you want to give a game as a gift to somebody else, then it's easier to give them a game disc over a digital copy. But yeah, so let me know if y'all are going to be early adopters, or if you're going to wait till some other games come out or whatever. So thanks for watching. I enjoyed talking to y'all, and I'll talk to y'all later. Alright, bye.